So this is our owner. His name is Dave Jordan. I'm so proud of him. He actually is a high school dropout. If you want to talk about somebody that I feel is very inspiring, he had dyslexia and had a problem reading as a result of that. And it took him, well, he was old enough to drop out of high school on his first day. So that tells you how old he was by the time he finally made it. And he got his mother to let him sign the paper to let him drop out. And he went and started a business. So he's a true entrepreneur. His first business, he actually started in 7th grade. And that was a baseball card trading business, and that's where he actually made his fortune. He made millions of dollars selling baseball cards, so he certainly knew how to make money. And somewhere along the line, somebody came to him with a network marketing idea. And even though he couldn't read, he did understand numbers, and he looked at it and he's like, holy moly, that looks like somebody could make some really good money, and he was into that. So he said, sign me up. Before you know it, he was the top income earner of his company, I think because he's so personable, and he actually was making $50,000, I believe it was a week, in a very short period of time. And his owner saw him at a meeting and said, tell me, how many hours a week are you working? And he said, well, I think probably 5. So the owner, being greedy like most owners are, thought, well, if you can do this well with 5 hours, just imagine if you didn't have your baseball card business, you could really work a lot. So the owner gave him an ultimatum, basically. It said, it's either baseball cards or us. And he decided his baseball cards were more important to him than having somebody try and control him. So he went with the baseball cards, gave up the income. And time went on, his father got very sick, and he was feeling very hopeless. There wasn't anything he could do to help his dad. And after his dad passed away, somebody came to him with a product, another network marketing product, which I don't know if you know this, but a lot of new products are introduced to the marketplace through network marketing, because it is a one-on-one, people talking to people kind of thing. And so he was very distraught. Time went on, like I was saying, somebody brought him another product, and he just thought, if I had that when my dad was alive, it would have made a difference. So he joined again, another network marketing company, and once again, because of his personality, he rose to the top. And in this company, the owner did something to one of his friends, somebody that he brought in, and he just was like, you cannot, Dave Jordan said to his friend, you just can't do that. And he's like, what? I didn't do anything to you. I did this to your friend. And he's like, no, you can't do that to my friend and think I'm staying. So the owner said, well, I did it to your friend, and I'm not undoing it. So he was gone. He's like, that's it. I'm done. Never again. If I ever do network marketing again, I'm going to own the company. And it's going to be a company that people can be proud to work for. And I will tell you that I myself have been so proud to be a part of this company from the very beginning. And I don't know if you guys know this, but network marketing is a very great place for people to make an income. A lot of really high income earning people like Bill Gates, Jim Rohn, Dr. Covey, they all said if they had to start over again, they would want to start over in the network marketing industry. It's a $178 billion industry. So it's not a small little side thing that people a lot of times think it is. So there are a lot of us, myself included, who are making a full-time living doing network marketing. During this presentation, we're going to look at the company, the products that we have, our commission structure, the timing and trends, and training and support that we have, which I'm pretty proud of the company that we have. So Valentus is the Latin word for prevail, and there's a lot of strength in that word. We're an international wellness and weight management company, launched in July 2014 in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Less than 3.3% of the market share is saturated. So that tells us that there's 99.7% untouched, which that is huge. I have never had an opportunity to work with a company that had that much available to all of us. We're backed by millions in capital. Like I said, Dave Jordan has done really well with his baseball cards. We are 100% debt-free, and we've been doing 80 million in gross sales, but because of some changes that are happening and that have already happened, I heard, not officially, that we are actually thinking that we will do the same amount of sales this year, in this 1 year, that we did in the last 4. So that's pretty huge growth coming our way. And I think that a lot of us can probably relate to this. 96% of people worry about finances. It's a really sad truth that 100 people at the age of 65, 90 of them have less than 3 months' pay in their savings. 5 of them are destitute, 4 are financially okay, and only 1's financially independent. So that's, I'm in that category, and I'm in the 90. I'm among the 90 that is like, I just don't have, I don't have a whole lot of savings. So I want to let you listen to a testimony.
We are David and Kathy Lassiter, and we want to tell you just a little bit of our weight loss story. I jumped into Valentis head first because I saw an ad, thought about David because of his health issues, and I just ordered the product and jumped in. And as soon as David started drinking it, he does anything that I ask him to do. So when he drank the coffee, I know he was probably thinking, another one of her things, but this time it just really did work. So we were so excited. And so he wants to tell you just a little bit about the way that it's changed our life.
Yeah, we started Valentis products in June of last year, 2017, and I started on Slim Roast Italian. And I was weighing around 316 pounds, somewhere around there, and I lost about 35 pounds. And was thinking I needed to lose a lot more, and then all of a sudden, Dave Jordan and Valentis came out with Slim Roast Optimum, and boy, it's just changed my life. Unbelievable! I've lost 83 pounds since I've been on the Optimum, total of 118 pounds. Life changing. It's really helped my life. It's I've been through back surgeries and hip surgeries, and I know for a fact that without the weight loss and without this product and getting this weight off, it's I would never have made it. I've lost 118 pounds, as I said, and I'm able to do things that's never done before, and it's just been great. One of the last things that's happened here is this last deer season, I was able to go deer hunting and climb up in my deer stand. First time in 5 years I've been up in that deer stand, and it was great.
That's joy. That's total overwhelming joy. He's never been able to tell his story without crying. So we all probably know that obesity rates have doubled. 2 out of 3 adults are overweight. We've gone from a size 8, and I think that was back in I think it was 1985, to a size 14 today, and I actually think it might even be bigger than that. And really sad truth is that 30% of children are obese. Diabetes is the fastest growing disease in American history. This is one of the doctors that's on our team. He's actually a foot surgeon, and he is also diabetic. He has been able to get off of his diabetes medicine, so he's totally thrilled. And that 300% increase has been since 1980. So what if we think about this? The global coffee market is 100 billion. The USA coffee market is 28 billion. Weight loss, 206 billion. So what if you married Tim Horton and Jenny Craig, or Starbucks and Weight Watchers? That would be a really awesome industry to be a part of, and that's exactly what we have. Two really big industries merging. And here's another really quick story.
I'm really excited to be here and share my story with you. I'm a retired cosmetologist slash nail technician and went on to become a registered nurse later in life. When I hit about 40, I had to have a full hysterectomy, and along with that, as you probably know, came a lot of weight gain. So over the years, I had put on many, many pounds, and a year ago decided I really needed to look into something for losing weight. I tried the diets, they didn't work. And I ran across weight loss coffee. And the one thing you need to know is I hate coffee, but I also knew I was willing to drink mud through a straw if I had to, just to lose weight. Currently, I'm down 40 pounds in 5 sizes. I feel the best I've ever been. I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm full of energy. There isn't anything better that I could possibly find than what I'm doing right now.
Okay, so I don't know how many of you may be familiar with how industry works, but I think this is true for every company. You start out obscure, nobody even knows about you. And then as time goes on, you develop some customers, they give you some referrals and it builds. And then you reach the momentum phase. In momentum, it's kind of hard, you can't even hold it back. Once you hit that phase, it just wants to take off. Well, Valentis is right here, just below the momentum. So we are poised for some really great things to happen in this coming year. Our products, we've got the Prevail Breakthrough, which is a 12-day detox. It's in the morning, you drink a little drink. I put it in my coffee, actually. It's a probiotic. It improves digestion. In the evening, it's a light colon cleanse, and it addresses candida. So that's really important. Our energy, that's a product that we actually started with. It increases our energy naturally. I know that the guys that go and gals who go work out, they love having this before a workout. And then we have our Prevail Trim. That I actually take it on days that I don't get enough fiber, because I don't have too much of an appetite now that with the Optimum coffee, but some days I don't eat as well as I should. So if I don't get enough fiber, I will do the Trim. And the Immune Boost, that is so important, because if we don't get enough sleep at night, it's pretty well impossible to lose weight. For one thing, we will become pre-diabetic just from missing sleep for 4 days in a row. This is a product that I joined the company for, and this is what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can see me, but it's a spray. I spray it under my tongue, 4 sprays 3 times a day, and it actually increases the oxygen in my red blood cells. It helps my blood go from sticky blood to blood that's actually moving, plumped up, full of oxygen, carrying nutrition to all parts of the body, and detoxing. So that's a pretty awesome, that is the product that I wanted to be a part of. And here, this is my friend Katrina.
To start and tell you about my road to better health, I really need to start about a year and a half ago. At that time, I was in horrible shape physically. I had a lot of stress in my life. I was trying to graduate my last 2 children, and my sister and I had taken on my dad's rental business after he had died about 2 years ahead of that. So a lot of stress was causing me to gain weight over the last 2 years. I had high cholesterol. And for me, getting up in the morning was absolutely horrible. I would get up, or I would wake up, and then I would try to just get enough energy just to get out of bed, because I knew what was going to happen when my feet hit the floor is I would be in horrible pain, that my feet would just burn and tingle. And so I was pretty sure I was pre-diabetic. I had high cholesterol, and so my body just was not functioning well at all. So I would just try to get up each day. When I finally dragged myself out of bed, then I would make it till about lunchtime, and I would just grab something. By this point, I felt so bad, I didn't even feel like cooking good
Diana, I lost sound.
Get healthy and I would have energy and feel good on the inside. So I went over and got some samples and I tried it, and I think the main thing that I realized is I had energy for the first time in probably, I bet 7 to 8 years. This didn't come along overnight. So I was not feeling well probably for 7 to 8 to 10 years. And I just kind of kept pushing and pushing and pushing. That at graduation that year, I saw myself in pictures because I realized as a mom I needed to be in the pictures. So when I was looking at those pictures was when I said, I will not continue on like this. I have to change something. Thankfully, the thing I got to do was start drinking coffee. Even though I hated coffee, I figured out how to doctor it up with sugar-free coffee syrups or creamers, and that made it where I could drink it. But because I got so much energy from it and felt so good drinking the coffee, I would get up every morning ready to drink my coffee. And then I'd have other products, like I wasn't sleeping well, and when you don't sleep all night long, that is why I was tired all day. My body couldn't, repair itself, couldn't even get to a place where it felt good. So I ended up drinking our Immune Boost as well as taking the Max Spray 3 times a day, and that is what basically gave me the best night's sleep, and the rest is history. These products have changed my life from the inside out. Yes, I needed to lose weight, but what I really needed is to get my health back.
So the other products that we have, you've probably all heard about our coffee. We actually started with Brazilian and Italian. And those are the coffees that we had when I started. I actually lost 25 pounds. Those coffees work in a different formula than the Optimum. What the Optimum does is it crushes our cravings. So we're not wanting so much to eat things that are not good for us. But these actually, they regulate the carb absorption. So if we ate the carbs, it didn't count as much against us. And for a long time, I was really happy about that until I gave thought to the fact that I was frying my brain still eating garbage food. Instead of eating healthy, I was so addicted to carbs. So I'm grateful to God for the Optimum coffee. It's exactly what I needed myself. But I'm also thankful for the Brazilian and the Italian and the hot cocoa, because they gave me the start. This is the Optimum. I don't know how many people here are actually using the Optimum, but it has VASO6 in it. That is amazing. It actually increases the nitric oxide in our body, and it helps our body to make more nitric oxide. Nitric oxide increases oxygen. Oxygen increases the blood flow. And oxygen also helps burn up fat. I think that might be part of the secret for why we're all losing so much weight so fast and more inches than what we would think we would lose. Because it is focusing on the burning fat and crushes cravings. As a carb addict, I still obsessed about carbs for the first couple of days, but by the third day, halfway through it, I realized I didn't think about carbs at all that whole morning. That was when I knew that I had exactly what I needed. I could actually make choices to eat healthy. I could cry saying that. So I joined to be a promoter, and I want you all to know what it takes to become a promoter here and what our benefits are. Maybe it's something that you'll be interested in, but if you're not, maybe it's something that you can think of someone else that, oh yeah, I bet so-and-so would really like to do this. So it's only $20 to become a promoter. And then of course you're going to buy product because you want to be a product of the product. So you can either join just with 1 box of coffee, and that would be $59, or you can buy 3 it becomes less per box. It becomes 43 each when you buy a 3-pack, or you can buy a 6-pack for $33 a box, or you can do what I did, which is come in with the business builder. Then it's $31 a box, which doesn't seem like that much of a difference between 31 and 33, but the benefits, it actually pays me more. And this is what I do for a living. I knew I want to get paid as much as I possibly can, no matter what, even if it weren't my only living. I put this slide in just because I wanted to say, you know what? People are going to drink coffee for the rest of their lives. So this is a great product to be involved with, because we're not going to have customers today and not tomorrow. Of course, I think probably everybody here knows if you start a small business, it's tax deductible. So if you use, like I have one entire room that is nothing but my office, and so I can write this entire room off. If you go out to lunch with somebody, you can write it off. Every time you travel, you can write it off. A lot of tax benefits. We're also paid real money. Retail commission is 25% when people buy products. Considering we're not warehousing anything, that's a really nice markup for us to get 25%. We're also paid for the first time somebody orders, we get a fast start bonus. If they order 1 box, we get $20. If they buy 3 boxes, we earn $40. If they buy 6 boxes, we get $60. So they're saving and we're making a little bit. And if they buy the business builder pack, for the first 3 business builder packs, we earn $100. But what's amazing is the fact that after the first 3, we earn another $100 bonus. So we earn $200 from every single one after the first 3. The first 100, like one of the gals that's here on this call is a distributor. I signed her up. For her first 3, she's earning 100. I'm also earning 100. After that, she gets it all. So that's pretty awesome. Just to give you an idea of my previous company, if I had somebody join with this size package, I earned $80. So to go from 80 to 200 was really a nice raise. We also are paid on the dual team. And what this is, I hope I can say this easily to understand. If we have dual team, is we have 2 sides. We have a left leg and a right leg. And every time we have 100 points, and the points are from the products bought, every time we have 100 points on one leg and 200 points on the other leg, we earn $20. That may not sound like much, but that's in addition to what we've already been paid. And this is not just what we do, this is what the whole team does. So, you know, if I bring in Christina and Christina brings in these 2 people and these 2 people bring in 3 others, I'm earning on all of that. And of course, that means that you would be too. These are the cycle bonuses. We have ranks, and like when people come in the beginning, they are paid. They can only earn a maximum on the 100, 200, the $20 bonuses. They can only earn 20, which is a maximum of $400. Then when you reach Emerald, which is our first goal, we hope that people hit that in the first month. Then they're allowed to earn $1,000 in that 100, 200 bonus. At Diamond rank, we can earn $2,000 all the way up to Crown Ambassador. At that level, we can earn $100,000 a week, but no more than that. So we do have one person who has reached Royal Diamond. He's earning $32,000 a week on that 20 and on the 100, 200. Does that make sense? No? Okay, so I'm going to go back to that slide. So you have you have 2 legs. Let's say that on one leg you had somebody that came in with a 3-pack. That's 100 points. On the other side, let's say you had somebody come in with a business builder. That's 400 points. So you would have 400 points on one leg, 100 on the other. When we're paid on 200 though, 200, 100. So that would be 20, and you would have 200 points left over. Does that make more sense? It's not like you have to totally understand it, just a ballpark idea. Another way that we're paid is we actually get to, if we bring in 3 people with a business builder pack in a month, and I've done it many times, we get 1% of the company bonus pool. So that can be anywhere from the lowest it's ever been is $75. The most it's been is $350. So it's a nice added bonus. And here I've got one more testimony.
Hello there, my name is Steve Toulis.
And my name is Laura Toulis, and we live in Knoxville, Arkansas. Steve and I have 3 grown children, 2 son-in-laws, and 5 grandchildren.
And we retired from our corporate jobs about 6 years ago.
And you know, a couple of years ago, Steve and I really felt like that the Lord had something more He wanted us to do.
You know, here's the deal. We knew that God didn't bring us this far in our life to just stop it, making an impact on people or trying to make a difference. So we said, Lord, if you got something else for us, just open the door. Let us know what it is. We'll do it.
At that same time, I was really struggling with my weight. And I had tried so many things to lose weight, and I couldn't. And so I just simply gave up.
That's when we were introduced to Valentis and the Slim Road Coffee. Now always remember, because it's an important date that we drank our first cup of coffee on. July the 4th, 2017 was our first cup.
So let's fast forward to today. To my surprise, the coffee worked. And the first week, we had lost weight. I lost 5 pounds and Steve lost 6 pounds. But today, I've lost 42 pounds and Steve has lost 30 pounds.
You know, that's when a light bulb went off in my head. And I thought, Lord, I don't really understand it, but if this is what you want us to do, we'll do it. I never dreamed that our life would take such a drastic change, and I mean for the good, too.
You know, it gives us great joy to help other folks in their weight loss journey, but it gives us even more joy to help our teammates dream and reach for the stars and become very successful.
We've seen so many lives change that our team has grown, our business has grown, it's thrived, and we just couldn't be more excited. Absolutely.
Okay, so we have built a system for everyone who wants either more time, so we can have more time. It doesn't mean, when we say more time, it doesn't mean that those of us who are doing this full time, that we just don't work. We actually do, but we get to choose when we work. Like if my granddaughters want to come and spend the afternoon, I can take the afternoon off and I'll probably work at night instead. We have the system for people who want to make more money, and we have the system for people who want better health or want to help other people have better health. A lot of us fall into all 3 of those categories. And we have the 6-day sample pack that a lot of people have been trying and using. I've got a few testimonies that I put in here. Barbara, she said she has 2 new reps coming on board tomorrow and 1 in 2 weeks, plus a new customer, all from the 6-day experience. Penny Sue says that they just went in to have some signs made. Oh, that's right. She went in to have some signs made, and 3 people bought the 6-day experience while she was in there talking to the people. And let's remember, people are going to drink coffee for the rest of their life. So it's not like they're buying it today and they're not ever going to buy it again. This is a couple that does a lot of trade shows. They just love doing these events on the weekend. And here they said they earned $2,800 in over the weekend, mostly from the 6-day experience. So that says a lot about people will spend $20 for a 6-pack. And now I've got one last video. This one is telling us exactly what the return on investment on a business builder pack could possibly be. The numbers I feel are pretty low, so I feel like you could pretty well take this to the bank. This is only 5 minutes.
Hello everyone, John Aremza here, Royal Diamond with Valentis. I'm going to take about 5 minutes here and share with you why I'm excited about the 6-day experience and how to take that $500 business pack, that $499 business pack, and how you can turn that into $3,060. So first off, I just want to share about the 6-day experience. You know, when you just give someone something, they don't take it serious. It might end up, you know, in their pocket or on the dresser, in their purse, in the glove box. It may not get used, but when someone purchases something, such as the 6-day experience, the chances of them taking that serious and really evaluating the product to see what it does for them greatly increases, probably 100% actually. So let's go ahead and get into this. Let's just imagine you purchase a business pack, the $499 business pack which is 350 sticks of the Optimum coffee. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to package that in these little mailers. These mailers you can get from Valentis. They fold up like a Chinese box. You can put 6 of them in there. It fits perfectly. You can mail them out. You can hand them out. Sell them in person, whatever. But if you divide the 350 sticks into 6s, it turns into 58 of these little 6-day experiences. And I believe that when you ask somebody that is struggling with weight, thinking about losing weight, trying to lose weight, and for $20 they can try something, even if the remote possibility that it might work for them, I can tell you, coming from someone who struggles with weight, it's a no-brainer. Everyone will do this. I mean, I believe the resistance on selling a 6-day experience is phenomenal. We know that if they try the product for 6 days, that they're going to have, likelihood is they're going to have a great experience. So you take these 58 6-day experiences, you sell them for $20 a piece. That's going to give you $1,160. So you've already doubled your money, got all your money back and doubled it. And so as a result of selling those 58 6-day experiences, I believe that you're going to have at least 20 people, right? 20 people that are going to want to become customers, right? And maybe they'll buy 1 canister, maybe they'll buy 3 canisters. So depending on what they buy, I'm just averaging it out, that you're going to earn approximately $30 per customer, right? Depending if they buy 1 box or 3 boxes, but $30 per customer times 20 customers. So you'd earn $600. And you may get more, you may get less, but $600. As a result, okay, getting those 58 samples out, I believe you're going to have 6 people that are going to want to do the business, at least at the business pack. 6 at the business pack. You might have more, do, a smaller entry, but 6 people that will want to join, take it serious with the business pack and duplicate this process. And so in our Fast Start program, you're going to earn $100 on each of those 6 people. So that's another $600 you will earn. And after you've enrolled your first 3, you become legacy qualified, which means you now are going to earn a $100 legacy bonus. So you're going to earn $100 on the additional 3, right? The first 3 you just got Fast Start. The next 3 you get Fast Start and the legacy bonus. So that's another $300 in legacy bonus. If you do this within a calendar month, meaning you bring all 6 business packs in the calendar month, what's going to happen is you're going to get 2 shares of the global pool, the global enroller pool. Those shares average around $200. So that's going to give you another $400. So if you add that up, you're going to take that $499 business pack, turn it into 58 6-day samples by getting customers, by getting new members, legacy bonus, and commissions. You're going to earn $3,060. Now, folks, the only variation is how long will that take you? I mean, I believe someone with a part-time effort that's excited about this and really believes in what we're doing, I believe that can happen in 30 days, right? What if it took 60 or 90? But if you sell the 58 samples and do the process right, I believe that you can accomplish what I've just described in this example. So with that, I hope that you got something out of this and you enjoyed.
Okay, so I actually believe that it would be pretty easy for anybody that actually, you've got to put forth some effort, but I think anyone could probably earn that $3,000 in the first month. But I think you would also start some momentum going, and the second month would be better, and the month after that would be even better still, because some of the people you talk to, in the first month may not buy the first month, but they will the second or third. So you'll have that adding in. And like I've said a few times, people are going to drink coffee for the rest of their lives. I just felt like that was an important thing to drill in or to drill down. So why Valentis coffee? Well, it's, you know, to lose weight, maintain weight loss. None of us that I know of have put the weight back on. Every one of us that I know has taken the weight off and it's stayed off. Of course, we still drink the coffee because we love it. But 2.25 billion cups of coffee are consumed in the world every single day. And unlike other products, people will drink coffee for the rest of their lives. So it makes this a really good industry to get in. And I just think, I hope that some of you are thinking, who do I know who wants more time freedom? Who do I know who wants to earn more money? Who do I know who has some health concerns? Those are the people that we are hoping that you will either reach out to and maybe send them our way, or we're hoping even more that some of you will decide that you want to join us and become a part of what we're doing here. So with that, that's all that we have. I'm going to encourage those of you who are here to get back with the person who invited you, ask your questions, and I know that we'll be really happy to answer them for you. So with that, I'm going to say good night.